Our theme this month is still managing anxiety, really honoring this mental health awareness month. Hopefully, you're aware of your mental health every month, but especially this month, just really leaning into the techniques that you already know about to manage your nervous system. So, when you feel yourself stressed out, being able to tend to it versus trying to barrel through it is kind of the kinder thing to do for ourselves and ultimately helps us to feel better. And today we are going to practice diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing. And we'll do a little bit of work before we get there. But the way that it might be different than something you've practiced with me before is that we're going to get to a point in belly breathing where my hope is that you're relaxed enough to a point where we can invite in an intentional yet natural pause after your exhalation. And so it's not like holding your breath out like we do in the even breathing sometimes. It's just when that exhale stops, there's just a moment of kind of suspension before the breath begins again. It's very natural and kind of intuitively happens. And I'll guide you when we're to that point. But the idea is that when we can achieve that, which happens through resting, not through effort, it's almost like in that pause, the whole world stops spinning. Like there's this moment of like complete suspension of everything before the breath and the world starts spinning again. So that's kind of where we're headed today. We'll do a little mindfulness check-in stuff at the beginning, of course. And as always, if your mind wanders, bring it on back. So getting comfortable, letting your eyes closed. And make any additional adjustments to be 10 to 15% more comfortable. And when you feel settled, feel your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair. Allowing yourself to step into your body, just a gentle curiosity, simply noticing sensation. So on the surface of the body, noticing where the body connects to itself, the toes touching. Your hands resting in your lap. The dual awareness in that. So your thighs being aware of your hands, and then your hands being aware of your thighs. Feeling the arms just against the sides of your body. And again, that dual awareness, the arms being aware of the sides of the body, the sides of your body being aware of your arms. Your tongue resting in your mouth, your lips touching, your eyelids meeting. Notice the connection your body makes with clothing. The temperature of the air on the exposed surfaces of the skin. You might feel hair touching your body. And sinking beneath the skin, noticing the parts of your body that move autonomically, your heart beating, the breath breathing, the lungs moving, your greater circulatory system, your digestive system, the endocrine system, hormones being released and absorbed. Notice the parts of the body that are still, muscles that are not activated, bones, tissue, organs. And you might gently assess the quality of those inner sensations. Maybe some parts of your body feel uncomfortable, and maybe some parts feel at ease. We're not aware of the body to judge it. We're just noticing what's here today. Noticing your breath moving. It might be a big breath, it might be a small breath. It might feel easy, it might feel hard. Noticing your energetic state, that spectrum between tired and restless. You may fall somewhere in between, maybe several places in between. That's okay. How are you feeling energetically in this moment? How is your mind? Especially with this mindfulness check in being a little bit slower than we normally do. Is there more tendency for the mind to wander toward that which makes it anxious or stressed or consumed, disturbed or distracted? Does the mind go into more of a dissociated, dull stasis to stay focused? Does it move between these states? To help ground the mind, no matter where you find it, become aware of the feeling of your breath at your throat. And gently constricting the glottis or the back of your throat, make your breath slightly audible, like a soft snore or an ocean like sound. And as you start to hear the sound of the breath, allow your mind to be absorbed into that sound. Soft, audible inhale, soft, audible exhale. Feeling your breath slow down with this audible breath. and feeling the quality of your mind become less frenetic. And keeping your breath audible for now, become aware of the movement of your abdomen. Inhale, the belly expands. Exhale, it relaxes. And if you notice any tightening or tensing of the muscles in and around your abdomen, just see if you can relax that tension, creating just a little bit more space for the breath to manifest in the belly. And if you're not sure how to relax the abdomen, you can repeat in your mind, I am relaxing tension in my abdomen. And if you're visual, you could imagine that the tension is peeling back one layer at a time with each breath, like a flower blooming one petal at a time. Often, when we are asked to soften the belly or the tension around the abdomen, we think about the front abdomen, but there's also tension being held in the pelvic bowl or the musculature down toward the pelvic floor or root of the body. So, see if you can invite some softness to that space down in the pelvis, allowing the breath not just to expand forward, but also downward toward the base. You might even sense how low in the body you can feel the breath move. And when you think you've released all the tension you can in the belly and pelvis, release another layer. Where are you still holding? Where can you let go? After a while, this belly breath really ushers in a deep sense of ease. And as you continue to breathe to the belly, really relax the effort on your exhalation. And the breath simply falls out. And what might happen as you continue to relax that exhalation is that a spontaneous, natural, effortless pause occurs after the exhalation. Not because you force it, it just arrives. This might take a few rounds to really get the hang of. Again, don't try, just keep relaxing. Relax the exhalation. And if that natural pause arrives for you, it's okay if it doesn't, but if it does, imagine that the entire world stops spinning in that moment. In that space between breaths, the whole world becomes still. Relaxing to feel that space after the exhalation. And we'll stay in this practice for just a little bit longer. If thoughts arrive in your mind, just send them away. And then relax any remaining effort around your breath, even any effort to keep it in the abdomen. and feel yourself calm in a steady, regulated, non reactive state. Sometimes this comes through as fatigue. Sometimes it comes through as relief. However, you experience this calm, be with it, rest with it. And know that this calm is who you are when everything else goes quiet, when the world stops spinning. It's a natural resting state. Even though you move back into your world in a few moments, you can take some of this calm with you, and you can always return to this depth of calm whenever you need to. You don't have to leave it here. You can always come back. So with some intention, please begin to take a deeper, fuller breath, letting the breath come up into the rib cage. Might take a few breaths to really stimulate you out of this. When you're ready, bring the palms together, rubbing them together. You're taking the warm palms over your eyes, brushing over the top of the head, down the neck, slowly bringing yourself on back. Yeah, it might be good to stretch a little bit coming out.